What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Hmm. All right. There we go. We did it. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to. What? Oh. What up, everybody? How goes it? Hey! Merry Christmas. Merry late Christmas. How's it going, man? It's good. Thanks for the subscribe, Indy. How you doing, man? How were your holidays? How was the traveling? I know you did a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I also tried to do a lot of stuff. But you know. Now I'm trying to get back into things. Got a new modder. Oh, okay, cool. Christmas present or something like that. That's fun. I got some cool stuff for Christmas. Got a new Samsung watch, a new Galaxy watch. I didn't technically need it, but it is a lot better than my old one, so I'm happy. Nice, LG 34-inch. Holy crap, that's massive. I remember I had a 32-inch monitor at one point, and that was so fucking big. And I also remember I had a laptop with like a 26-inch screen. The laptop was so big back when I was using PCs still. But yeah, man, that's great. Is it curved or it's LG? I don't remember if LG. Is it Samsung, the one with the curved? I don't remember. That's sick though. Yo, thank you. Just saw a no. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, I've had them for a while. I kind of forget I have them, to be honest. I've was a professional piercer for like 10 years. I worked in Hollywood for a long time, and on the Walk of Fame tattoo, and in Studio City and all that kind of places. So I had to know what all the piercings felt like, so I did that. It is a curve, yeah. That's what I thought. When it gets that big, it seems like that's what it's like really wide. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I forgot about the piercings for sure sometimes. I've had them for like 20 years. So, if anyone's interested, yes, I did submit the WordPress plugin. They're running on the RTX 5090. What? Yeah, this is definitely on the 5090. You can't get this frame rate on this complex of a game unless you have a 5090. In fact, I actually require it if you're going to play my game. You need a 5090 or nothing. Stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, these frames are cray. Kidding me? It's like he's walking at you. Ooh. Look at that animation. 60 frames per second. There's actually 225 frames per second. I don't have the monitor up. It does cost a lot to play. Yeah. The price for admission to play Escape to Orbem is rough. But yeah, I submitted the plugin. So WordPress is hard at work reviewing my my game engine plugin, and basically I need to finish this POC next so that I have something to show people, you know, to say like, hey, this is what you can do with the game engine. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm at the hurry up and wait phase with WordPress. But I got a bunch of stuff I have to do in the meantime. AMD GPU. Yeah, you're left out, man. Yeah, because once I get the boss fight completely complete, and I still have to do a couple things in the Graham condo, then I need to focus on outlining some sorry, I just keep burping. I need to focus on outlining documentation and the tutorials I'm going to record, because this ain't no elementary school, you know, drag and drop fucking baby game maker. This is a pretty intense RPG builder, so you need instructions. In fact, they would help me a lot too, having instructions. Masterclass of Geometry Dash level. What the hell's that? Oh wait, Geometry Dash. That's the thing, right? Oh no. But yeah. So first, we finish this up. I'm just testing this right now. I already know there's an issue, though. The points did transfer over here, but it seems like the points didn't transfer from the first level. Unless I'm tripping and I didn't get any points. I might not have gotten any points. Oh, Geometry Dash is the gameplay. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You made a website for your dad's business in exchange for the monitor? Hell yeah. That's great. Already getting paid. Never do anything for free, my friend. So you learn some good skills and you're getting paid to do it. That's what I'm talking about. That is the code to life. Learn on the job. It's the only way you're going to do anything lucrative. I'm not saying that this wasn't really fun to build. You homebrewed your 6th 3DS yesterday. Wait, you homebrewed your 6th 3Ds yesterday? 3DS? Are you talking about like 3DS, like the Nintendo 3DS? You modded those? By the way, what's up, No Name? How you doing? Welcome back, my friend. 3DS to Nintendo. Okay, good. I thought that's what you meant, but then like if I read it differently, I thought maybe I was being stupid. Like he obviously said 3Ds. That's cool. Wait, 6th? Why so many? Are you selling them? Are you selling modded 3DSs? Do you have a modding channel I don't know about? That's pretty cool. Oh shit. Might as well sell it as a service then, I guess, huh? What does homebrewing 3DSs do? You can like go online or something? I don't know. I don't know what you would do that for. Sounds interesting though. I'm down. Yep. So this is what we're waiting for. Plugins. Orbem Studio. Not live yet. You can get any game for free. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, don't say that in writing. You do it for friends and family. That's sick. Hell yeah. That's fantastic. I, on the other hand... I already did that. I'm just knocking out... Look at this. 21 done tasks. Let's go. So I'm at the point right now where I'm testing the game so that I know what I need to do. I thought I saw a bug, but now I'm thinking maybe I didn't have points. Bellagio is insane. I've seen a couple people play it. It's intense. There we go. We made it here. Oh, look at that. Son of a bitch. Why do I have collect your ID card again? And why is this stuck like this? Why is this like this? Why does it have engage? I'm so confused. I'm definitely seeing some quirks in the game. Oh, you also play those games? No Name's also playing Bellagio and Geometry Dash. That's sick. Wait, what is Geometry Dash? What am I missing? Geometry Dash. What do you... Oh, it's a rhythm platform video game. What do you do? What up, Aqua and Love? How you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That's some weird knockoff website. Oh, do you? Write a calculator? Hell yeah. So this isn't really Geometry Dash? Well, apparently I suck at it. I like how it tells you how many times you've attempted. I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I supposed to, like, get a rhythm? Yeah. Last time. All right. I think we get the point. Got it. So the game is heavily replicated. Stereo Madness is the easiest one. I don't game on this channel. I don't game, period. Got it. That didn't seem that bad. Okay, we have bugs, and I've already submitted the plugin. So anything I do, I'm creating. I'm on another branch right here. It's called the post submission fixes. So these are just a few things that I've found while I was like retesting. I also created the pro version of Orbem Studio. Yes, right here. Which was not activated. So the Pro version is a separate plugin you can buy, And that adds all the additional game builder features, like adding items from the front end, or being able to change the size from the front end, hide things, highlight things when you click on them. Just like extra like creature comfort things that things that I don't want to have to support to the masses, but I will support for people that want to pay. So Orbem Studio Pro will be available, in a while. I'm not going to release it right away because I have to clean it up and add a bunch of new features and stuff like that. But this will also come with asset packages and things that'll let you create your game even quicker. Or if you just need a prototype of game, you can use just pre-built assets that I supply, stuff like that. But Orbem Studio is looking pretty clean these days. We will be buying Orbem Studio Pro. You got that right. You got your mind. So Orbem Studio, I cleaned everything up. We have a bunch of new features like the HUD, hiding and showing different HUD things, because not all games are going to need any of these. Some games won't even be health-based. Definitely mana or power. Some won't have money. Some won't have points. Oh, you got a 3D printer back up and running. Hell yeah. That's great. I've been doing a handful of 3D printing over this break. A lot of Christmas, Grinches and different like Christmas decoration nutcrackers and stuff. But I also made a brand new design for holding high heels, if you can imagine. So this is actually also on the best list here, best design list on Colts 3D. But we got this brand new handy dandy high heel holder that sticks onto the wall, and it doesn't stick. It has little holes in the back for you to, put screw holes into. Pre-built like this. So see, you just stick the hole screws in there, and just pretty quick print. Works really well. Hey, C Films, I've been doing all right. How you doing, my friend? But yeah, a lot of override stuff, so you don't have to use my icons, but I do default the icons. And all the color options now too, to change all the border colors. Those are all brand new. Change the borders of cutscenes and explainers so you can make it your own. And all the normal point sounds and that kind of stuff. You're doing good? Hell yeah. For Christmas, you got a new keyboard. Wow. It's called Wooting 60 HE+. Hell yeah. Are you getting higher scores on your type-in website thing? Because that's what really matters. So yeah, on top of this, I really cleaned up the actual UI inside the individual posts as well. Everything is nicely spaced. I've got descriptions on every field, which you saw me filling out on stream. So you should be able to understand what each of these little inputs do, and I even give little notes, to make them even more understandable. And I'm offering all this up with the free plugin. You can use all these weapons, enemies, cutscenes, characters, so should be good. You fluked it, so you got that super high attempt that one time? Oh no, that sucks. You can't get any higher than that. Yeah, you just happened to get the perfect words, and your fingers were just nimble that day. I get it. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing some issues already. I don't know why this is like this. I don't know why this mission's showing. It definitely is completed. So something's up with this. This should already be gone. That means that it didn't save properly. We're also seeing an issue with the trigger. Okay, I don't know what that's from. That might have been actually old. Let's see if we have all the shit we need. Game URL, explore points. We have all these. I don't know why we have multiples of all these, but whatever. But what about missions? It should have saved. I don't know. That's weird. You know, one YouTuber I watched this year was, oh, nice, Moist Critical. Yeah, I like Moist Critical. He was great. Honestly, he's 70% of the time I like his videos. I think that's actually very accurate. Sometimes I skip. When he reviews like movies or shows that I don't care about, I don't even watch them. And sometimes his opinions on AI get kind of annoying because he's so far removed from what people, you know, from the people who actually use AI for what it's supposed to be used for, tools, that he just thinks if anything is AI related, it's the fucking devil. Like, you know, throw it away. It's a scam, you know. Which, from like an outside perspective, whatever. If you don't know anything about AI and AI tools and, you know, people using them for building things, like fucking most of the assets in this game, I had to use generative AI to help me out. Like, that's where I like, dude, it's still a lot of work. He just thinks like you could do anything with a couple prompts. Like, you can build an entire fucking, you know, video game or a whole movie, or, you know, any you can build entire product commercials. It's like, you can build parts of those things and they won't look great right at first, you know. It definitely makes them faster, but it's not like you have a finished product. You know what I mean? Like, even he did a video on the Coca-Cola commercial, which I saw the commercial a couple times now, and it's all AI, you know, videos, but it's very clean. You know, it had continuity, which is very hard to do, and it had like the Coca-Cola logo perfectly set in there, and there's a lot of parts of that commercial where I'm like, whoa, that must have been kind of hard to achieve, you know, actually being using it. Hey, Mountain Cat, how's it going? Thanks for jumping on. But yeah, I like I said, I like a lot of stuff he makes videos about, just not everything. You know, it just different opinions. Yeah, but I definitely watch most of his videos, so. I've actually tried to get a lot more subscriptions. I've tried to subscribe to a lot more YouTubers lately because I keep running out of maker videos. Yeah, I agree on a lot of his opinions for sure. Uh-oh. What is blocking you? What is this? Huh? See, I'm having like styling issues too. Why is this explainer still showing when it shouldn't be? Like, where is it? I closed it. What the fuck? Okay, well now it's showing. Yeah, like, what was covering it over here though? That's weird. Okay. Well, still works. It's definitely progressing. I submitted the plugin to WordPress, the game engine plugin, I did massive cleanup over the break. I did like function by function quality checks, security checks, cleaned up a lot of functionality, changed millions of variables. Like I had to do so much work. And then after I got it to a point where it was good to submit, I had to test it. And I tested the game a couple times, and I had a bunch of things to fix based off of, you know, security things I added that were too strict or just wrong typecasting, stuff like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I got it to a point where I felt like, you know, it works well enough, the feature-wise, and it was safe enough to submit. Been a lot of updates to McFly coding language. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, how's that been going? Your new coding language. That's exciting. Yeah, I look forward to seeing some documentation on that. But yeah, not the plugin submitted. I'm at the point where I'm ready to just get the game itself finished. That way I can have a nice POC. And then we need to get documentation ready. So when the plugin actually launches, I'll be able to have documentation for it. Yeah, it's definitely like a... Yeah, like why is that arrow? And why is that still here? I already triggered it. Like this should be gone. Also, it's wrong. Oh shit. I'm moving the wrong thing. Like that should be like that. I shouldn't even be touching it. Dev mode. All right, let's switch. I also have to figure out why Graham's name is going away. Yes, thank you. I know how to play. We got Speedy Yana right here. Let's get her going. The timer is going. Can she make it around the entire lab research facility? Of course she can. I've timed this out many times. Already documentation on McFly coding language. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. I'll have to check it out. And now let's switch to John. So I'm running into the same issues where something is like covering this. Yeah, the disengaged rocket. So what it seems like is happening are the explainers themselves are, when they're not engaged, I need to change the Z indexes. What the fuck? Oh, wait, what? Man, styling. Yeah, so just little things like that. I'm gonna have a bunch of post deploy or post publish fixes. I'm gonna do a 1.01 release after the plugin goes live. And I mean, because if there's any back and forth, I don't want to touch any of these things, right? Like I want to basically, oh my God, these fucking explainers, I swear. So annoying. I want to only touch the code that they talk about if they have any issues. All right, that's definitely wrong. Okay, I need to finish this mini game. Program your blade. So we have the mission, we have the area. Minigame type is draggable. And then I need to add the draggable images, which are all the wires. Though I already know I'm gonna have to fix the sizing on all these, unfortunately. And this is a repeater field. I also need to fix the repeater so it clears out the input field, Because right now it copies the content of the repeater field. What the fuck? And it's adding 2 now, so that's cool. A lot of little quirks, unfortunately. Like, why is it adding 2? I don't know. Alright, well, at least I'm not like stuck. I can actually still finish it. Alright, now that's done. So the minigame is complete. There is only one type of minigame right now as well, but I'm still, you know, I'm still releasing it. You don't have to do a computer chip. Like, you can make it anything draggable, multiple draggable things, as long as it's a SVG with ellipses, which I'll have to specify. Yeah, see, I lost all my points. Like, points aren't being persisted for some reason. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out too. Yeah, and also need to figure out how to make it so when you drag and drop on something that has, there's something in the background, that it doesn't screw it up. The Z indexes are just off. Woof. Also, this should trigger a cutscene video, but and binary. Oh shit, I got it wrong. Where did I go wrong? All right, let's try this again. Pay attention. This is actually hard. Shit. Yeah. Hey, it worked. Look at that. It actually triggered the cutscene video. My super good looking hands. And look, it took me to the fucking condo. Huh. Well, I guess I fixed it. Good for me. That's very promising. All right. I like how my condo has a couple couches. That's pretty cool. So now I have the ability to transport, or at least I should. So in the condo, I need a little pop-up that says, hey, oh shit, I can't find my key. Well, there's only one way to get in here, is transport. And that's holding shift down and then clicking. But looks like transportation is not working. Let's see what's going on. Nothing there. My guess is that it hasn't engaged like it should have. So if I refresh, I bet it'll work. Yeah, there you go. I gotta figure that out as well. Little quirks. Let's actually write all these down. So fixed transportation, client side works when refreshing window. Okay, so we got that one. And then what was the other one? Losing points on refresh. Right? Yeah, see, I'm back at 0. Yeah, we're just losing. We're not losing money. That's persisting. But for some reason, points aren't persisting. So I'm going to have to figure that out too. And what else we got? What else did I come across? I mean, it was weird that the points stayed gold. That was kind of weird. I might just have to retest that though. Points stayed highlighted when going to buy a lawn. I mean, that's the only time I saw that. Any other bugs we got to work on? What did you do? Curse with your language. Ooh woo. That's what I want to know. What else did we come across bug-wise? Well, we need to make the images sizable. You added string support, and now is that underscore and equal 5 plus 1 minus 1 evaluates 2. Negative equal to 0. Hello. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know why I would do that. Cool though. Yeah, make mini game, drag items, sizable. If you add numbers to a string, it adds padding with spaces. Huh. Interesting. If you subtract a number from it, it trims it. Oh, that's cool. So it actually like controls the characters. Oh. So now underscore plus equals times 5 plus 1 plus hello exclamation point minus 1. Oh, that's cool. I get it. That's cool. Is that cool? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess that's cool. It seems like a more logical way to handle like string control, I guess. There has to be a way to invoke it though. You know? Because what if the 5 is a variable and it's like a 5 by accident? Or what if the equals is a variable? Or, you know, the string is a variable and it should be an integer instead of a number. I mean, I guess it's a bug then on your code, but it's just, there has to be a way to invoke that to check types later. Yeah. That's probably best. Cool. I like it. Yes, we have all these bugs. That's done. So let's make sure that we have these organized. So the voiceovers for Thyris Explainers, I thought I already did. Oh, this is for John's and Neonis. I'm not quite sure I did those. Link to the repo? Oh, very cool. Yeah, shoot it over. Let's check it out. And then I'm basically doing the test right now. Baka Senpai. You have a great GitHub name. 15 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, shoot me over the documentation for McFly coding language too. Can't believe I have 2 language creators in one stream. It's fantastic. Yeah, in the McFly language, the stuff you're telling me about seemed pretty interesting. Baka Senpai. Woo! All right, let's see this. S-Calc. Suddenly complete calc you later. You built this calculator for personal usage, personal reasons, and added lambdas. You added lambdas? Now it's Turing complete. It's a fully functional calculator that happens to also be fully programmable. You can write a function as a lambda. If you're familiar with lambda calculus. Oh, wait, we're not talking about AWS lambdas. We're talking about like lambda, the mathematical thing. This piece of code will represent an omega combinator application. But be aware that this will crash scalc unless I added Stack Overflow projection. I forgot to edit this line. Nice. Compilation. GCC make. So you clone this and then make. So you got a good make file in there? What's your make file got? Make all. Make run. Make clean. Cool. This is too complex for me. Usage. Yeah, like what is the use case for this, huh? That's what I'm wondering. I like it. Replace the example with something a little more readable. Just for a dumb person like me. I'm a website programmer. I know no math. McFly, here we go. It learns from the past, but looks to the future. I like it. You're selling me. Especially with your PowerShell. It's a new programming language, mathematical operation, that is being developed using Python. Yeah, that's right. Math. You should like this Aqua one. Math. Math operations. Plus, minus, multiplication. Okay. Comparatives. You got your 2. All right, this is interesting. For comparing if 2 numbers have the same numerical value. 3 is if 2 numbers are of the same type and have the same numerical value. Very interesting. And greater than for comparing is greater than, less than, greater than, blah, blah. Okay, normal. Here we go. We have and. Very CoffeeScript. Checks if both values are true. And is opposite. So not and. or XOR values true, or also allow put false. Hey, Asteron, what up, bud? How you doing? Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Wait, and then we have the string is used to convert it to a string. That's cool. I like that. I'm just reading. We got C-Film's new language he's building called McFly. It's very interesting. A lot of interesting things. I will not use it. Nor will I use Aqua One Love's Baka Senpai language. Just kidding. S-Calc. I just don't need this kind of math. Maybe I do. I'm too dumb to know if I need this kind of math. That's what I'm guessing. Nelua. Oh my god, more languages? No. What is Nelua? Yeah, I know. I like it. I like that you're building things like that. That's very cool. It's a system of programming for performance-sensitive applications. It's like Lua. Why is everybody just building off of other languages? I mean, I get it. Like, you're like, I like this language, but I wish it had this. I'm going to build my own. I guess that's how all languages are born, other than binary. I like binary. But I'm so tired of typing ones and zeros. Trinary is actually very cool. Oh yeah, look at this. This is my private repo, which won't be private for long. Once the plugin's live, I'm going to open up the Orbem Studio game engine repo to the public because the code's going to be publicly available anyways. I do have a separate repo for the Orbem Studio Pro, so that won't be open to the public because that's for sale. But yeah, look at that sweet GitHub picture. So yeah, Orbem Studio Pro. These are all the pro features that I added. More like I took away from the free version. That they are not necessary. You can build my entire game. You know, you can build this entire game using the free version. You don't need all the extras. The pro happens. Look at that. I just collected a sword. Had nothing to do with being free or pro. And now I have a sword. Yeah. I don't have the slashing images built in. How much will Orbem Studio Pro cost? Don't ask questions. I have no idea. No, I have to do a lot of research. And it's not going to be for sale for a little while. Because I need to figure out how I want to handle licensing. If it's going to be like an annual monthly thing, or because I'm going to be throwing in asset packages and, availability for music and that kind of stuff that you can add to your game. On top of, maintaining the plugin for your use. Yeah, probably like $1,000 a month. That's not too much. People would love that. I mean, honestly, it depends how well the plugin does. Now, this isn't the end game for what I want to do with Orbem Studio. Eventually, Orbem.studio, which is a domain that I own, Orbem.studio is going to be a place where you can build your own games and host them on here. Wait, what? What happened? Uh-oh. That's not good. Got to fix that ASAP. Orbem.studio. I definitely added that. What? Uh-oh. Did I add to a different account? I might have added it to the one with Orbem, Orbem order, actually. Let me check. Hey, what's up, imaginary friend? How you doing, my friend? Thanks for jumping on. Hey, fuck off. Domains. Stop. Okay. This is not what I was using to sign on. Oh, okay, here we go. I forget I do it on my non-Gmail account. Roblox? Yeah. I wish. Yeah, sort of like Roblox. You know, much more RPG storytelling based games. Obviously, there's a lot of storytelling based games in Roblox, but you know, it's not going to be 3D. It's going to be like what you're seeing. You know, very, very RPG pixel art style. You know, walk around, progression, missions. You know, and it'll have all the same features. Oh, here we go. All the same features, you know, and even more, because once this goes live, everything's good, and I finish all the main features, I'm gonna add multiplayer. I'm gonna add turn-based fighting. I'm gonna add, you know, Pokemon style, you know, capturing pets and that kind of stuff. Yeah, 2.5D. No, it's pretty much 2D. I'm gonna add side scroller with jumping. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be able to add on to this eventually. And Orbem Studios, where you could completely build your game without any of the back end. It'll be a complete front end builder, and then no code involved. That's why Roblox is different as well. You know, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why it's different, but no coding involved at all. It's completely configured on this, and you'll have your own domain right off the bat. So it'll be whatever.orbem.studio, and you can obviously customize it with your own domain if you want. And yeah, I will. Don't worry. I'll be releasing Orbem Studio Pro to a handful of beta testers. You guys can use it for free. Because I need people to build games. You know what I mean? I need examples. I'm going to be building a few templates, a few one-page games, just to kind of show the different functionalities when I release Orbem.studio. I am a madman. You're not wrong. It has been a labor of love. Honestly, I mean, I've been on... What? See, look, isn't this on? Yeah, I already have this on. So why is Orbem.studio fucking up? Orbem.studio. What is wrong with this? I wonder why. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, maybe it's just a handshake thing. Yeah. So this was built on Orbem Studio. So this is literally the world's first, for the plugin, this is the world's first WordPress-based game engine. You literally build the game in WordPress. All of these are custom post types. And if you have a WordPress website and you're not a game developer, you don't want to touch code or you don't know how, but you want to build an intricate, you know, RPG with missions and character selectors and, you know, different types of cutscenes and all that kind of good stuff, then you could do that all just in your WordPress website. So that's the first thing. Second thing is it's real-time web-based. So you build it in a browser and it's done. Yeah, and definitely. Any blog, any marketing blog for like Coca-Cola or Disney or something like that, you could build a fucking, you know, immediately build a cool RPG where you fight with people, or, you know, you collect things, you know. There's a million things you can do. And every cutscene can be a video. Every cutscene can be an area that has, you know, cinematic elements. And, you know, just like in Thyrus itself here. You know, it gets pretty involved what you can do with text-to-speech, voiceover work. Like I do a lot of voiceovers on this, you can hear.
Sir?
Yes. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place. Mr. Salverson sent me here to
Types
continue
it
some
out.
research.
I do voiceover work
Mr.
for it.
Milford, a
And I've been
permanent
using
badge will be sent
Gemini
to your company
text to
provided
speech.
condo in Delta sign number 445.
He sounds like an android on purpose.
Here is your
Thank you.
Yeah. And just sky's the limits what you can do with this, depending on your creativity, what you do with the assets. And anyways, so this is just a WordPress part. Like I said, Orbem.studio is going to be where you can host your own game without even needing to know WordPress. You don't need WordPress. You don't need to know anything about code. And you can build your own game. And eventually, like you said, it could be like a Roblox style. I'll post on the homepage, you know, the newest games that have been created if people allow it. And, you know, it could be a place where people like discover these kind of games. And, you know, my main reason for building this was because it's based off of my sci-fi book series, the Harmonian Chronicles. So the demo is the first 5 chapters of book 1, Orbem. But like, I really wanted to tell my story in a different way. So, you know, what I did was I started building this game based off of the book series and using actual dialogue from the book. Yeah. I submitted the plugin a few days ago. It could take up to 10 days. I don't know if it's going to be back and forth. This isn't my first plugin in the WordPress directory. I've submitted a bunch. You've been following along? That's cool. With a lot of guys building unique experiences. Yeah, I get it. And I'm not a game developer, you know. I'm a website programmer. That's another reason why it's built like this. So this made the most sense to me to build a game in a website-friendly way. And one thing also that this has that other game engines cannot handle, even if they are based in the web, this can do real-time mobile game conversion. So if you want your game to work on a mobile device at the same time, you can literally, this won't be released in the first version. I still need to do a lot of work to make the game usable, but you can literally do this on a phone as well if you wanted to.
This is your CNC device.
So that'll be a great feature for people to have. Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. I mean, I literally built it completely from scratch, just the way I know how to build website UI elements. So, I mean, if you are a website programmer, you know HTML and CSS, you could take this plugin and completely extend it. You could build a lot of things because it's all in HTML. It's all vanilla JavaScript and HTML and Sass styling, just CSS. Oh yeah, I saw it. My bad. All right, everybody. You know what time it is. Everybody's favorite time of the night. And don't forget it. Hey, cheers everybody. Happy Monday/Tuesday. Fallout more. What is up, my friend? Hey, I'm glad you like it. And Photasm, what up? What did I forget? Uh-oh. I missed a bunch of stuff, I'm sorry. Said hi, hey. Forgot about me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not forget about you. Sorry, I was going out of my way and explaining a bunch of things. Hey, yeah, for sure. Make sure you subscribe so you can keep an eye on what's going on. I'll be posting updates all the time. And appreciate you jumping on, my friend. Seriously. All the great combos, PWAs on mobile web. Yeah. According to Amazon, my modder has been in California carrier 6 days. Jeez. Ooh. You playing FNAF right now? It's 5 a.m. Oh, in real life. Well, Muggus, what is going on? Get some sleep. No, it's too late. You gotta just stay up now. It's too early, I guess, at this point. Yeah. So we definitely have some issues that I need to figure out. I do like that it got me to the condo, though. What up, Vex God? Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I'm trying to just find all the last minute bugs. Really. You bought 2 mesh-tastic nodes to play with? Ooh, what? What's a mesh-tastic node? Do I have a job? I do. I'm a website programmer by day. Website programmer, WordPress programmer specifically. That's what I've been doing. I used to work for, it's almost done. Well, I submitted the plugin. Communication device. Yeah, so I used to work for Disney for a while, building websites for Warner Brothers, did some Harry Potter websites, and worked for Universal for a while too, on their Carrie Underwood website. And definitely not a game developer. I'm a WordPress game developer by night. Well, the plugin itself is the game engine. So you could build this game if you wanted to, you know what I mean? Using the game engine. Obviously you won't have all my cool music and assets, but I'm also going to be offering asset packages and the pro version of the plugin for a small fee at some point.
Let's start off with a nice formal.
But yeah, the plugin itself is just the empty plugin. Like you get this with a nice little, it gives you a few setups just to get your first area person created so that you can just start, you know. So the free plugin comes with all this. You could build any of these features. You can build areas, items, characters, cutscenes, items. The only thing that the pro version is going to have at first are some front-end building tools. Just creature comfort things. Like in the dev mode, you're not going to have the add new box where you can add things from the front end. And you're not going to have this list tool where you can like show and hide things and like highlight things. And so just these little things that like, they're not necessary. You could build this whole game without them. But all right, Indy, thanks for jumping on, my friend. Appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one for sure. But yeah, so it will have a lot, you know, it will have the God mode. You will have this in the no touch mode. This will be part of the free. You will have the wall builder. I didn't see a world where the wall builder wasn't available in the free version. This is where you can just like build a wall like on the front end like this. It's basically an advanced game ACF type plugin. Well, no, because all those fields do things on the front end of the game, right? So, you know, they all are configurable to, like, if you want to build an area, if you go to the area post type, so this gives you a whole new post type called areas, and you'll see you have the title, the map, so that's the whole picture in the background, music, where this will appear, because you need the portal to go to that area will appear on another area. Yeah. Yeah, so the major front-end builder will be still available. Like this pinpoint thing where you can click anywhere on the map and it'll give you the top and left coordinates. Major help, especially when you're adding things from the back end. That'll be available as well. But yeah, the main meat and potatoes is going to be this section here with all the post types. You know, like you want to create a brand new character, right? You go into here and you add a new character. So the area it's going to show up in, coordinates where it's going to start, the height and width, if it's rotated at all, you can rotate it. Layers, if you want one character behind another, you can change that on the map from here. Its name that shows up on like cutscenes. And then here's all the images. So each direction the character goes will have its own image. So like when you see me walking around, these are all separate images. I don't do sprites. I didn't build a sprite system in this. It was more intuitive for me for each one to have a different image. That way you can change the right image. Will have like a weapon. You know, you can swap that out. Why do you use smoke rock? I don't. I do drink scotch though. Yes, you can make this multiplayer. Will it be multiplayer for free? No. But I have already tested, and I'll even show you in the code. I've already tested this. I would have to dig back into the code like a long time ago, but you'll see this commented out piece, WebSockets. So I was able to set up a WebSocket in the game, and multiple people, I had 2 different accounts log into the game, and they were able to play the same game at the same time. It was crazy. So I do know it's possible, and I just, there's going to be a lot of optimizations I'll have to make. And obviously my game wasn't built to be played that way. Escape to Orbem wasn't. Like this is a first person, this is just like a one player story based game where you just follow a storyline. But yeah, multiplayer will be possible, which is pretty cool. You just log in and then you can jump into the same game as other people. So, I mean, MMORPGs will be possible. I could build an MMORPG Pokemon if I wanted to with this, you know, eventually. So, very exciting. What the hell? I need to get rid of this wall I just created. And everything persists, as you can see. When I refresh, it, I'm in the exact same spot because coordinates are being saved. Yeah, here we go. Let's delete you. Yeah, and these are all the walls. I have 216 walls. Yeah, it happens. Oh yeah. EMMO. Yeah, exactly. So there are endless possibilities. It all depends on how popular, not popular, but how successful the plugin does, how many people want to use it, the demand, because that will allow me to spend more time on it, right? That's why I'm offering the Pro plugin as well, because I want to put some more effort into the functionality, and I can't do that for free, unfortunately. This takes enough time as it is. But that'll all be figured out once we see how the actual WordPress plugin does. How many installs it gets, you know, all the features people talk about, all the bugs that get found and I fix. Let's turn that off. Yeah, well, so I mean, there's point systems. There's not trophies yet. That's a whole system I haven't built yet. There is leveling. Like you'll see here in the game on the top left here, I'm level 1, you know, and once you get, you know, 200 points.
What am I doing again? Oh, I need to grab my stuff.
See, now I have 100 points, and eventually, you know, Each of these will give me 1 point. Crushing hard plants. I can interact with elements here. There's interactable. She can give me 50 bucks.
Hey, Graham. I heard about you getting let go.
Yeah, I got fired.
The
That's what
world
happened
is
in the game.
tough, and
Thanks, Carol.
Yeah.
here
So she gave me 50 bucks. So, you know, there's, and you can change the dollar sign to your own icon as well. But yeah, all that gamification, microtransaction, that kind of stuff, that is all possible. You know, the fact that this is built on a website, in a website ecosystem, means I can have credit card systems built into it. I can have ad systems built into it. It's going to be really easy to implement any of that kind of stuff because it's not a game engine that is built, you know, to be played on a console or even on Steam. You know, like this is made to be played on a browser, on a website. And eventually Orbem.studio will be where you can host all your own games. So yeah, it's exciting. And got a lot to do, but it starts with this list of bugs I just found. Yeah, and mobile's the big one, because the fact that it's on a website means you can convert it to mobile immediately, right? And now I can play this game. You see, I'm using touch to move back and forth. So you can build games completely in mobile, but you can also go onto a website and play. And you can actually do two different things as well. Like I can build complete different mobile mechanics in the game, you know, when you go to a phone. So maybe you have to use your phone sometimes for the same game, because you can log into the same game, you know, the same account for the same game. It's not completely mobile friendly right now. I built this a long time ago, the mobile portion, and it's not.
Guess I should talk to my boss before I leave for good.
It's not completely. There's a lot of quirks to it, and I don't even know how you're going to be able to do some of the game mechanics either. Like I can't even click on the menus because it makes me walk. But anyways, yeah, potential for mobile is there, which is also very cool, and that opens up a lot of doors. Hey, what's up, BMW fanatic? Name a car for an edit. Stingray. There's a car. Yeah, it'll get there. Thanks. I really appreciate that, honestly. Been working on this for a really long time. You know, hasn't been my life, but the bugs are, right now, if I refresh, I lose all my points. Points aren't persisting right now for some reason. Or at least, yeah, see, now I'm back down to 1 point. Yeah, points aren't persisting. Something was happening when I went to the restaurant. The highlight feature was highlighting the points. I gotta make the drag items in the mini game. I need to make that resizable. Yeah, you probably haven't. But it's getting there, man. Honestly, it's the game itself, you know, I took a little bit of a pause on because I needed to finish the plugin, because it's going to take like a couple weeks for them to even look at it, and I don't know how much back and forth there's going to be. So now that the plugin's been submitted for review to WordPress, I can finish the POC, right? Finish this game, which is really close. There are a few bugs that I'll release in 1.0.1, but besides that, the game itself I need to finish, which is basically a couple things in the condo, and then like a couple quirks in Graham's condo here. I just need to add the tatami mats so I have something to slash with my katana, which I don't. Yeah, I gotta collect it. And then I need to do the boss fight. yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. The free version, I'm happy to have in WordPress because, like you said, visibility is a big deal. But eventually, like I mentioned, Orbem.studio is going to be a place where you can host your games. So there's no WordPress involved at all. It's a complete front end builder. You can build full games on the front end. Everything's going to be like, you won't even know it's built on WordPress. Basically, it's going to have the same features and stuff like that, but that won't be the same thing. So yeah, the plugin itself, WordPress is the best way to kind of get it out there and tested. And I'm excited to get a lot of feedback and see how many features people want to add and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I know, right? No, not yet. I gotta wait for it to get approved. So that's why I'm just trying to finish the game until it gets approved. And then once that's done, I gotta work on documentation, and I gotta document all the ways to build things. Because, I mean, if you go in here and you're like, I want to build a new mission, you kind of have to read between the lines. I do have, little explanations for each field and what they do, but like, it'll be better to have a good like docs page, so you can go in there and be like, oh, that's how I trigger a cutscene after a mission is completed. Yeah, you could just have it freely downloadable on your website. Don't have to wait. No, I know. The WordPress community though is a really good place to be able to track installs, see how many people have it, push updates to those people, and get feedback. It's going to be an amazing way to tell how well it's doing. And, obviously I will have it available for download on my website too. You can download the plugin from the website, no problem. Yeah. But it still has some bugs already, so I'm not even going to release the version that's going to release first. Yeah. You just want me to send it to you? Of course. No, I need beta testers, so I will definitely send it to you. I'm going to reach out on YouTube, and anybody who wants to try the plugin, even if, regardless of if you're going to download it from WordPress or not, I'm going to have you all give me your emails, and I'll shoot them all over to you. That way I can have some dialogue too, because I want to talk to the people like you who want to build a game, and that way I can, I want to use it for marketing too. Like I want games. I need games that are working and interesting, to show off the potential of what people can do with the game engine, which will be cool. So yes, stay tuned for sure. I'm very excited to have you and everybody else that is interested try it out. Yeah, my only problem right now is I can't figure out why Orbem.studio is dead. Like, what the hell happened? I even went on to Cloudflare. It didn't say anything was wrong. You build and manage B2B website WP sites? Hell yeah. And I have thousands of like freelance WordPress developers on my LinkedIn connections and stuff. So when I blast this out to people, I'm hoping all you people that build WordPress sites, and are familiar with the WordPress ecosystem will be like, I want to build a game. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a one pager. That's where I'm also going to utilize WordPress as some hype, because it is an interesting niche, at least. So that's another way to get as many people trying it as possible and get the name out there. But like I said, once it's out there, and once I have it down to where like people are actively building cool things and it has enough features to get things going, I'm gonna launch the website and have everybody be able to build whatever they wanted. Yeah, I know. You've seen me having all the fun for a very long time. I apologize. I'm very confused why this is not working though. It's on the free. It's on full. Automatic? I guess I'll do automatic. I mean, why not? Do I not have the... I mean, this should be working. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this. No. It should just be forwarding to... I don't care about that. Orbem.studio. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So the browser's working, Cloudflare's working. Oh, it's the host. Something wrong with GoDaddy? Where's my shit? Where's my shit? Orbemstudio.com. Yeah, I also have orbemstudio.com. Here we go. Oh my god. Why is this happening? I hate that it does this. Like, I don't want to go to your fucking page, your website builder. Oh, see, that's weird. I added forwarding. Why is this not working? Huh. Okay. Temporary. Yeah, I was gonna do this. Or, right? Orbemortar.com/studio. Because the plugin itself has this as the plugin thing. Yeah, here we go. That's right. Yeah, maybe it just wasn't. I wasn't forwarding it anymore. I'm a brave man. Thanks. I appreciate it. All right, well, should be working now. Yeah, and I'll open up Orbem Studio here as well, the repo. You know, this will be available to the public once the plugin is, and just so they're in parity. And that way, you could just download the repo yourself if you wanted. And, you know, make your own branch. You can clone it, fork it, whatever you want. And people can build their own mini games, and they can build their own extra fields that they want. They completely can change, you know, whatever they want. So this will be a good way for people to extend it as well. And hey, I'll steal whatever people make that are really cool, and I'll add it to Orbem.studio. Thanks for contributing. All right, everybody, I have to get to sleep. It is still a work week for me, even though the kids are off. But hey, I have a lot of people to thank for coming by today. Indy, thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. Always good to see you. And thanks for Scotch time. I always forget. Astirod, you're a real one. Appreciate you jumping on, too. C Films, thanks so much. Loving the McFly language. It's coming out really cool, man. I'm excited for seeing more updates on that. Aqua One Love, your language is also very cool. And good luck with everything you're doing. Thank you so much for jumping on. It's been a fun day on Twitch today for everybody. And Vex God, hey man, appreciate it. Thank you so much for jumping on and talking with me. And I'm excited to get the plugin out to you. I really want to see what you do with it. It just seems like it's been such a stupid thing that I've been fucking with for so long that seeing anybody else create something that's usable will be mind-blowing to me. I'm very excited to see what the community does with this plugin. And who else have we got here? I think that's it from that YouTube side. Hey, BMW. Thanks for asking about cars. Justin Perch. I don't smoke rock, but thanks very much for jumping on. Roberto. Thanks for asking about my job. And Wamungus. Get some sleep. Or don't sleep, like I said. Get sleep early, though, tonight. Fothasone. Hey, I didn't forget about you. I'm sorry. I was just talking too much. Monique, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on. And Imaginary Friend. Hey, thanks for jumping on. No Name Noggin. It's good to see you, my friend. It's been a long time. Sorry I haven't been streaming too much lately. We'll have to catch up. Hit me up on Discord. And Shaolin Mong, what's up? Thanks for your cool comments. And Just Sano, you came too. Everybody got a shout out. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.